Nomad by Stealth Trailers. This one is the 24 FK, so this one's going to have a galley up in the front, bathroom, and from there it's pretty much a huge rolling garage.
Gotcha.
There's a couple of benches on the inside. Now, a lot of people that don't really know that these Stealth trailers, they come in a ton of different colors, for one.
I've only seen this. I think here. I've only seen black ones.
There's, well, that's the popular color is to get one that's all black, you know, because I guess that's just the trend right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, they make them in white, silver, red, beige, blue, and you can get split tone colors too to pair up any one. There's so many combinations on how you can do this to even match your own truck.
Yeah.
So they come with 6,000 or 7,000 pound axles depending on the model. You get a 3,500 pound ramp door with a flap, so it makes super easy loading with the low deck height. You get the awning and speakers out here, TV mount. So this thing, just take it to the track, offload your little drag car, your bikes, your dirt bikes, anything like that. This thing is just set up to just totally stand out at the track.
Right. And it's, I know the others we walked through, I'm assuming this is the same thing. It's very, I don't want to say rugged inside, but it's very like straight and to the point and rugged. Did I say I didn't want to say rugged? And then I said, I don't want to say rugged. What is the word I'm looking for?
Functional.
Rugged. Functional. And my brain is not working. I literally said, I don't want to say it's rugged, but it is. It's rugged is what the word I'm looking for.
It's kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I'd go with the word utility.
Yes. That's a good one.
So yeah, let's go and check out inside.
See, when you're not frozen in a big tub of water, your brain works.
Well, the big door's open, so I don't think it's any warmer in here.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, one of the really big things that I love about the Nomad trailers is how you can set them up inside. Now, this floor that you see in here, this is the rubberized flooring option that you can get. Now, people out there that have been looking at ordering a Stealth, and they're like, what's that rubberized floor option? This is it.
This is it.
So like whenever we're on here, you know, you got a lot of grip. So if you have that race car and you know, you had an engine blowout and you're leaking oil everywhere, this is going to make it less likely for you to be slipping around in here.
Okay.
Also, there is the E-Track system. There's 3 of these. You can see one primarily here in the middle. This is an option as well. You can get it with or without this.
Okay.
The E-Track, though, you can just get the straps, boom, boom, strap it all down. 3 rows of it, so there's a lot of configuration. 3,500 pound tie downs, fire extinguisher, lots of lighting in here. Yeah. You can get these made with an escape door, like a large escape door. Like for people that pull a car in here, you can't really get out. But they make a big escape door that you can open up and get out. They make it with beds. I mean, you can set these things up in a lot of different ways.
You can do this on rvwholesalers.com, right?
You can do this right there on the website.
Okay.
And you know, you put in your name, number, email, submit. It's going to send that. I think you actually tried it once.
I've done it.
And it sends it to you instantly.
Quick.
Yeah.
And then, like, I really like to stress this because I feel like people don't want to do that because they're like, that just gives them my information. They're going to start hounding me. I haven't gotten an email since. I did that just to shoot a video to show you how easy it is. And so I put my phone number in there and it comes back and never got another email. So you guys aren't, it's not like you're hounding me every 6 months with hey, are you ready to buy that yet or not? It's
right. And you know, and for those just like, oh, well, you know, you give them your number, they're going to call you all the time. And you know, and we may reach out to make sure you don't have any more questions because there's so much information out there. And this is what we cover in some of the webinars for those that haven't tuned into one of me and Tim's webinars. But you know, like there's always questions because there is an overwhelming amount of information out there. And if somebody says that they truly do not have any questions, it's are you sure? You know, you know, because I've been selling RVs for years now, and even I have questions still.
That's good.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, we might reach out to you and
Okay.
and see if you need any help with anything, and just take that time to make sure that you understand all the options and things
Okay.
like that.
Awesome. So you mentioned before we came in, this is like a rolling garage, and it really
Yeah,
is like a
yeah.
fancy garage because you got a
Yeah, and
bathroom in there and
it
kitchen.
almost like with the piano black and like the stainless trim and things like that. It almost like very 50s diner-esque.
Yep.
So like, and you'll see it even more. This one doesn't have a lot of galley space, but some of the other models you'll see that they have, like, it's just awesome. You know how it just like all the piano black and stainless. It's just classic look.
Right, and I know another one of these that we've walked through had the actual bedroom up front.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Some of them have bedrooms up front. Some of them have no bedroom. Some of them have no kitchen or bathroom or both.
Right.
Some of them even have just little bunk rooms up in the front. Okay. So there's so many different models that Stealth makes for the Nomad.
Okay.
If you're having a hard time finding a toy hauler, we see it a lot with side-by-side guys that have them lifted. Really, really high. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall and I'm stretching all the way up, and my fingertip barely touches the ceiling.
Right.
So you get high clearance, really wide, uninterrupted space. You get the E-track option, so you can strap everything down. This is your winner right here. If you're having a hard time finding a toy hauler, that's going to fit what you got.
Nice. Can you take a look up here? Just get a little more specific with it.
You get a lot of traditional features that you see in an RV. One thing that you get that's unexpected in here is you do get stainless steel features, like your sink and residential faucet, slam baggage latches.
Yeah, these are like,
Yep, and it all locks into place. So there is not a single chance for any of these doors to go smacking around while you're going down the road. It makes it so nice because in a lot of other RVs, you got to like almost child-proof it to keep the doors from slamming around. There is no chance for these things to slam around. You get a high output furnace in this. You get a nice air conditioner unit in this. You get a 2-burner stove, refrigerator. I mean, to take this thing out to the track, you are set up to camp, to be there all weekend. Yeah. I wish I had something like this when I go out to Mid-Ohio for the IMSA race, because it's cold.
And you really do have, although it's not as fancy or as home-like, you really do have everything you need. You got your sleeping area with these back here. You got your bathroom and shower. You got your kitchen.
Yep.
Refrigerator and microwave. You're set.
You are set.
Yeah.
And just with what you can bring now, if you're loading this whole thing down with, side by sides, bikes, or you just have a race car like a modified stock that comes in here, it's going to take up the whole thing. But you still have a lot of space to set up all your fold-up chairs. You're going to have space somewhere in here to store all of your gear. Right. So it's like, because I hear that a lot. Well, it's just all trailer. There's no storage space. Well, that's exactly it. That it is all trailer, and trailers are essentially storage space.
Right. Absolutely.
So that's something that people need to understand when they're looking at a Nomad. It is built for function, not fancy.
Yeah. What is the floor made of? Is it aluminum? I think Gus wants to know.
The flooring in this, I believe. Oh shoot, caught me off guard here. If he could, have him give me a call at extension 145 after I'm off set. I'll answer that question. Call in, dial extension 145. And I will leave a message with your number, and I'll give you a call right back.
How cool is that? The star of the show is willing to just talk to you on the phone. Right?
I am no paid actor. I actually work here.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. And then Annie wants to know, like, this is another probably tough question. Like, what's the price range in models? I mean, how expensive, how cheap can you get?
Well,
how expensive can you get?
They can vary actually a lot.
Okay.
Because, and you got to think, like, we can base pricing off of the standard model of the lowest model, right? And then we can base it off of this off of the base of the high end.
Right.
But with the amount of options that these things come with, the price can vary so much that it would be inaccurate to say that it's anything. But for example, I mean, we'll say this one specifically that we're in is $34,139.
Okay.
You know, about $260 a month. This is 30 foot of trailer. I mean, it's a lot. You know, 8.5 feet wide. I mean, so 34 and a half range. They do go as low as, I think, mid-20s.
Okay.
I wouldn't quote me on that because I don't have my computer in front of me. So I don't really, there's so many trailers that we offer. I don't know all this right off the top of my head. But I think they're around the mid-20s to start. And they go up as high as low to mid-40s for the big ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the inner wall? Gus is also asking about the inner wall. So if Gus calls you, he may have to get that, but do you know the inner walls?
So the inner walls are going to be, they're going to be 2 inches thick. They do have residential fiberglass. These do have residential fiberglass insulation.
Okay.
I do want to say that they're R9 value without looking. And anybody out there that knows more about it than me, don't crucify me, please. But I believe that the insulation is, it is not foam block, which I'm pretty sure is the basis of his question. It's residential fiberglass insulation, R9 rated, I think. 2 inches thick. You have aluminum studs. It's all aluminum structure inside of the walls. Hopefully that answers his question.
Okay, cool. We show the bathroom real fast. And you probably use this sink. You got a mirror in there. You got the shower, and you got the toilet, and a toilet paper roll. Thingy holder.
Yeah,
that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's got, as you say, it's got everything you need. It's got a little accordion door there.
Accordion door. Oh yeah, there's the accordion part.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So there you go.